Okay, this is where we left off in the last tutorial. And if you didn't watch the rest of it, if you want to follow along exactly as I do, enter this, once you hit more world options, enter this for the seed, because that is how the terrain is generated. And make sure you have the capitals right, capital M, capital T, capital S. And you can go ahead and click Create New World. It's going to load up, and you're going to spawn. You may or may not spawn in this exact location. But basically it's going to load up these big blocks of terrain around you, and you're going to want to start exploring the island. If you don't spawn in the exact spot, it probably isn't too hard to find. You walk around using your WASD keys. You can jump with space. You can crouch with shift. And the first thing that you probably want to do is for your difficulty in your options. Currently mine is on peaceful. This means you aren't going to get any bad guys, and you're not going to lose hunger or die, or you can die, but basically the only thing you can take damage from is lava and falling. Easy is like the mobs do less damage to you, and that's what the enemies are called in Minecraft, is they're called mobs. I think it's short for mobiles or something. Normal is what I'm going to be doing this tutorial on. Your hunger bar down there is going to go down over time. But you can't, I don't think you can die from it, you just can't regenerate health. And on hard, if you switch it to hard, then you are going to be able to die from hunger. So the first thing you need to do is collect some wood. Now, if you just click like this, you're not going to collect anything. You have to click and hold in order to collect anything. And it'll pop up in the bottom as oak wood. There are multiple different types of wood, and it doesn't matter which kind you get at the beginning. Because you can basically do whatever with whatever wood as far as crafting goes. So, the first thing you want to do is open your inventory. I have mine set to E. You can change it in the options if you want. And you're going to get this screen with your character, and you can get custom skins. I might do a tutorial on this later. What you do is you can click on this wood in your inventory, and you can right click in here, and it'll drop in one, or you can click with your left click and you'll drop in the entire stack. Another fun thing is if you right click on a stack in that, it'll just take half of it if you just like right click on a stack to pick it up. So we're going to go ahead and set this in here, and oak wood planks will pop up in here. If we left click, we craft one. However, if we shift left click, it crafts all of them. I think you can also do right click to grab a stack, which is the maximum amount of blocks you can have in a single stack is 64. So what you're going to want to do is right click 4 times to create that pattern and get a crafting table. Now in a crafting table, you can right click to place it, and you can right click to place any block in the game. And in this, you can craft all sorts of things out of it. So the first thing we're going to do is put 2 pieces of wood, and we get 4 sticks. Then we want to take 2 sticks and arrange them in this shape, kind of like a pickaxe, to create a wooden pickaxe. Now, you don't create multiples of these at first in the game, because that is not a good idea. You probably want to go pick up your crafting table. And you see under that tree where the leaves had decayed, you see like these little miniature trees. If you place these in the ground, after a long time they will grow. There's a way to accelerate that, but you probably don't need to know that right now. So the first thing you need is the sun in the sky is going to slowly travel this direction until it goes down, and then all your mobs are going to spawn and try and kill you. So what you need is a place to spend the night before it becomes the night time. So let's continue. The main thing that you need in a nice place for the night is light. And the best way to create light is with torches. And how you get torches is, there's two ways. If you're using a custom map, like if you're not using this seed, then you are going to not see the same stuff. I'll show you the other method as well. But basically what you're going to want to look for is this stuff. It's coal, and you can use it in furnaces to cook things, or you can use it to make torches, and you can mine it with a wooden pickaxe to collect it. Do note though that most blocks you need a special tool to mine in order to get them. Like stone, if you try and mine it with your hand, like this gray stuff all around, if you try and mine it with your hand, you will not get anything. You need to mine it with a pickaxe if you want anything. So the second thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and collect 3 stone, because we want to get our crafting table out and create a new pickaxe, except for made out of stone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use up my wooden pickaxe, so that way I don't feel like I'm wasting it, and collect the rest of this coal. Now the other way, oh, the skeleton, you hear that clanky noise? Oh, that's an enderman. We don't, if you see one of those guys, don't look at him, or because he'll try and hurt you if you look at him directly. And he picks up blocks and is annoying. If you don't look at him, he doesn't do anything. If you do, he'll teleport over to you and try and kill you. And as a beginner, you have no way to defend yourself. But you hear all those noises coming from down in that cave there? Those are mobs. Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Zombies and skeletons will burn in the sun. So will endermen, those large black mobs. Or maybe they don't anymore. I don't know. But anyway, zombies and skeletons do burn in the sun. There's a third mob that you haven't seen yet, called the creeper, and you probably already know about it. It explodes whenever it gets near you, and it does not burn in the sun. So, the main thing you need now is, I'm going to go ahead and show you that other method for making torches. In order to do that, if you can't find any coal like that, you're going to want to get some, or specifically 8 stone. I'm staying clear of that skeleton because I don't want to get shot, because the skeletons shoot arrows. But anyway, you need 8 stone in order to create your own stuff. You're also going to need a few logs, and you arrange 8 stone in this fashion to get a furnace. And you hear that noise? That's the noise that tells you that a cave is nearby. What you can do is put logs in here and planks in here to get charcoal, and that performs the exact same function as coal. It just looks different. I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 pieces. Do note, however, that these do not stack together. So, if you can, I just use normal coal. So now to create actual torches, what you want to do is get more sticks, put them in your crafting, and get torches. Torches, whenever you place them, they'll light up. I'm going to go ahead and craft some more. So I've got 32 torches. So what we need to do is create a shelter for the night. And if you notice that bar on the bottom right with sticks of meat, or what do you call them? Drumsticks. That is how much hunger you have. At this point, you probably should still have a full amount of hunger, so that should not be a problem. I'm going to go into it later as to other things. But first, let's create a shelter for the night. First thing you're going to do... Oh, we don't want to go there. That's a cave. Find somewhere to dig into the ground, so that way you can have a little hole. And you can just keep digging. I turned down my sound. And this is probably going to be the most, like, how-to part of the series, because there's not really any other way. And as you can see outside, it's just beginning to get night. You can see the stars coming out and the sun's disappearing. So anyway, probably want to go ahead and place one of your torches with right click and put your dirt like that. And there's your shelter for the night. And if you want, you can mine this out, and you can also do like this, and you can have like an indication of or just create some way you can see outside, so that way you know what time it is. And basically you're just going to wait here until daytime, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, and you've survived your first night basically. If anything falls, well, actually no, I'm going to show you one more thing. Place down your crafting table, create a couple more sticks. Actually no, you only want one. Take some of your stone, or wood if you don't have any stone for some reason, or cobblestone I should say, because whenever you mine stone you get cobblestone. I'll show you how to make normal stone later. Now you have a sword that you hit things with. It does a lot more damage than just hitting it with your fist or a block. And I guess just wait here and then watch the next video. It probably won't be out until tomorrow, but